we now have 6 co-defendants that were in this indictment. I'm just going to list very quickly who they are. We don't know specifically their names, but we do know their positions that they've occupied. Co-conspirator 1, an attorney who is willing to spread knowingly false claims and pursue strategies that the defendant's 2020 re-election campaign attorneys would not. Co-conspirator 2, an attorney who devised and attempted to implement a strategy to leverage the vice president's ceremonial role overseeing the certification process. Co-conspirator 3, an attorney who unfounded claims of election fraud the defendant privately acknowledged to others sounded crazy. Co-conspirator 4, a Justice Department official who worked on civil matters and who, with the defendant, attempted to use the Justice Department to open sham election crime investigations. Co-conspirator number 5, an attorney who assisted in devising and attempting to implement a plan to submit fraudulent slates of presidential electors to obstruct the certification proceedings. Co-conspirator number 6, a political consultant who helped implement a plan to submit fraudulent slates of presidential electors to obstruct the certification. Pretty significant because it gives us an insight that they were operating on the 2 different crimes that we were talking about, an attempt to impede the congressional proceedings, but also the conspiracy to provide fake electors.
Absolutely. And if they didn't name people, that is Justice Department policy unless you're charged.
But we can infer.
Oh, absolutely. This is one where it's not hard to infer. So Jeffrey Clark is clearly called out when they talk about a prior DOJ official who's a civil person who started promoting.
A Justice Department official who worked on civil matters and who, with the defendant, attempted to use the Justice Department to open sham election crime investigations and influence state legislators with knowingly false claims of election fraud. You are inferring that to be...
That is Jeffrey Clark. Sidney Powell is another person. John Eastman is one. I think Rudy Giuliani may be another. Right. Obviously, we have to look at this more closely, but that seems to be who they are describing. The thing to watch for is whether there are additional charges against them.